Good morning. Having coffee with you this morning. I've almost drank it all though. Went over this structure after test driving, like right up to the last moment of launching. True creation shows up. And so I was sitting down thinking about planning for next week. Like, what do I want to create? What are my intentions, right? What are my lenses? What are my practices? What have been my 18-month, 19-month practices now that I've just recently accelerated? Become tighter, become clear, become more powerful and passionate and on purpose. My focus, my attention, my energy. And so I was thinking about how to make a 500% return on your habit of power, purpose, and passion. And how would I teach that? What would I share with that? What would be my journey with that? And depending on if you're working on your marriage, or if you're working on your business or your career or your it would be like they're both the same, but I'm going to address them differently. But they're just the entanglement between passion and power. You just never would put those two words together. And then when we stop and look at those two words and hold them in a structure together with the feelings, we can feel some sort of energy resisting each other. And it's like, oh, those are your blocks. That's why you can't have it. And so this is when we become aware of it, then, oh, we can do something about that. And so that was like working this past week was a linguistic engineer. $50,000 in 15 minutes. A 500% return on investment, ROI, on your time, energy, money, and lost opportunities. So that you can live a life that you love. And so that is to teach yourself how to be it, how to be powerful, how to be passionate, and how to be on purpose. And then you accelerate it by listening for it in others. But only when you go through it can you hear it. So then it's like, oh, that's awareness. And so like, what would be the best habits to be in and ones that work? And I call this purpose. I call this insight. It's like, what do you do? And I say first is like aware of patterns. And really, first of all, is like notice where we're giving our power away, where we're being victims. Recode those blocks out of your way, because that is the fastest way. That is one of the 20 processes here that I know, that I'm teaching, that I'm helping people discover rapidly, safely, effectively, fun, and then share your learnings, because that is where we amplify the self, your power. We amplify it, we take it to another level. And it's just amplifying your information, your story. We practice together, we share our stories, and we create a wonderful community. And imagine how fast that goes when we realize we are powerful creators, which is week number 5. And this is when we begin to manifest. Part of the aim, structure, awareness, insight, my purpose, manifest. And this is power and passion. Because we're sharing it together, we're learning together, we're sharing our stories, we're filling in reality. And then we begin to listen to others, and we want them included in our creations. But we want them to create their creation. Otherwise, we are controlling. And it's a fine line. And the self has to be in line. In line with what you say, passion, purpose, and power. Power, passion, and purpose. And they are so interconnected, so intertwined. They are keeping us from enjoying our life. And so then when we can listen to others, help them shift out of giving power away into a powerful creator, and start living our 3 Ps together, we can create all of our solutions. We can create no problems. We can create what we want when we realize how powerful we are. And so then I go into weeks 7 and 8, which are amplified acceleration, aimed at the 3 Ps. Again, we just start over, but we look at it from a second level. We look at it from a creator. So just imagine the difference between manifest and creator, from super conscious and conscious. Yeah, power and powerful. It's like that next level up. This is amplifying, this is accelerating the 3 Ps of purpose, passion, and power. At another level, aimed at what? Creating a life that you want, creating living, creating reality, a world, leading that. And again, it just starts to cycle over, just from a different perspective, a different awareness, which requires different tools. And different tools are what others are using and how they're using it. And it's like, together in harmony, we align it and create it. And so people that want to work with me, have a passion to work with me, will find me, work with me, and let's go. Those that'll go do something else, it's like, yes, I support that, right? It's like everyone wins. It's the win-win. But it's not the competition. It's a level above a competition. So if it's not a competition, what is it? That is the question. And that's to be aware, and that's how to be it. So teach yourself. And that's what I'm aimed at here, is how to teach yourself how to produce a 500% ROI on the habits that you're doing right now. That is accelerating, and that is amplifying. That is creating and living a life that we love. It's learning how. So that was 8 weeks of how to make a 500% return on your habit of purpose, passion, and power. Week 1, if you're happily married, we'll be looking at passion. And if you're in the business accelerator, we'll be looking at power. Those are the first 2 weeks. For both sessions, they're just flip-flopped because they're so interconnected, so intertwined. We just need to be aware. And then we need to learn how to be it, how to accept it, how to allow it. And then what are the best habits you can be in? Our week 3 and 4 is to be aware of the patterns. And really, what pattern are we really aware of is to see where are we giving our power away. Notice ours. Recode our stuff out of the where. Share our learnings, which is where we amplify your information, and we practice together. So we build a community. This becomes powerful. This becomes a creation. This becomes real. This becomes the building blocks on which we build a life that we want. And this is really stepping into our power. We notice that we are really a powerful creator. Week 5 is where we do that. And then what week 6 is where we're listening to ours, or so we start listening to others. We start becoming aware of their patterns, where all the way up to this has been my patterns, your patterns. But then we begin to listen to others' patterns. It's our we, and so together we're collective. And so it's beginning to set up for the next level, week 7 and 8, which are a bonus, an add-on, and where they amplify and accelerate the 3 Ps, which is a second level creator. Stepping into week 8, which is living. So that's what this session this week is all about. And looking forward to. Thank you for those who have registered for now, and look forward to those that choose to join anytime. You can join anytime, and plus there's a recording available. So once you have this is yours forever. Yeah. So I'm going through the training right now. You can come live with me, or you can purchase now at this price and lock it in for forever. I don't know how many times I'm going to do this, but right now I'm doing what I love. I'm doing my passion. I'm doing my power. I'm doing my purpose, and I'm just sharing it with you. Your choice whether you want to go for the ride. Oh, it's such a beautiful Saturday morning. Great having coffee with you. Make it a great week. Bye.